So I just want to quickly start this video off with a thank you to everybody. I didn't expect my Lego Overwatch announcement video to blow up the way it did. I think it's almost at 500,000 views, 500,000 views already. That's insane, but it just goes to show how big this license and IP and how much the fan community, both Lego and Overwatch communities, want there to be Lego Overwatch sets. So the big news that came out on Wednesday, August 22nd, was that Lego and Blizzard both put out a teaser on Twitter showcasing the very first tease at what the minifigures are looking like and also what maps could be in the first wave of sets. Now, I waited to the end of the week because I wanted to wait till the weekend till Gamescom was over, because what I had thought is when this video was showcased, this was launched, was that we were actually going to see maybe actual minifigures, maybe a set or two during Gamescom. But what turned out is that nothing came out of Gamescom other than this teaser video. And I think I know why. The reason why Lego and Blizzard just showed this is that they wanted to be like, hey, Lego Overwatch is coming, because other than my YouTube video, Lego really hasn't officially announced it, even though there was the Business Wire article and stuff like that. Like, it had been out there, but like Lego hadn't put anything on their media, their social media or anything like that, showcasing that, oh, hey, we're making Overwatch sets. So they wanted to get that out there. But the reason why I don't think we saw any sets or any actual like revealing minifigures at Gamescom is that I think they're saving the reveal for BlizzCon. So when we take a more in-depth analysis at this video / teaser clip that Lego released, there's a couple things that I'm sure a lot of you didn't notice maybe at first. The biggest is that there's actually 3 maps that they're changing throughout the 7-second video. The first is Watchpoint Gibraltar. The second is Hanamura. The third is Dorado. What's interesting is that's 2 escort maps and an assault map. Don't know if that has any meaning to it or not. But what I think this means, these 3 maps they're showing, is that could be the 3 locations in the very first wave of Overwatch sets. I guarantee you we're definitely going to have 2 or 3 waves. And when I say waves, that means it could be 6 or 7 sets per wave. And let's say you would have a wave at the beginning of the year, maybe a wave at the end of the year. So that's what a wave is. So maybe the first wave has these 3 different maps in it. And then when we move on to the characters, it shows 6 different characters: Widowmaker, Reinhardt, Genji, Soldier 76, Mercy, and McCree. What if we get all 6 of those minifigures, along with others, I would assume, in that first wave as well? Now, if we take an even more in-depth look at the characters, first off, Widowmaker, she looks great based off, I mean, they're all outlines of the figures. Lego is being, pretty, they're not revealing everything, but they're definitely showing where the design direction of the minifigures are going to go, which I'm glad we're starting to see that already. With Widowmaker, we can definitely see the headpiece on the minifigure looks exactly like it should look. What I find interesting is that when you look at how the minifigures pose, it looks like she's reaching for her sniper rifle. Man, I'm really curious to see if Lego actually makes her sniper rifle the way it looks. Everybody knows Lego doesn't make weapons, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with her sniper rifle. Moving on to Reinhardt, there's no suit. It's just his actual, it's himself. So is Lego saying that maybe the Reinhardt suit is actually going to be brick built and there'll be a minifigure inside of it, kind of like how they did the Iron Man Hulkbuster armor? I'd be interested to see how exactly that turns out, because if they do make it out of Lego pieces instead of it being a big fig, that could be very exciting. Next is Genji. Based off what we see here, we can either speculate that the whole head is one piece, or what could be going on is that it's a helmet and there's actually going to be a face underneath the helmet. Next, with Soldier 76, there's nothing too significant with this figure. Obviously, it looks like Soldier. Yeah. Moving on, we see Mercy. One of the big questions I had when I heard about Lego Overwatch is when they went into making the Mercy figure, I was curious with the headpiece specifically, whether the halo around Mercy's hair was going to be a separate piece or whether it was going to be blended into the actual mold of the hair. And based off this outline, it looks like it's all one piece, which is fine, but I think it would have been a little cooler if it was a separate piece. And then lastly, we have McCree. He looks fantastic, has the really cool cape. It looks like they're going to do justice with that, and his hat looks good as well. Kind of looks like the Indiana Jones hat. I don't know if it's going to be a new molded piece. That'll be interesting to wait and see. So now that we've had this official announcement from both LEGO and Blizzard, like, hey, we're making LEGO Overwatch sets, other than, a Business Wire article saying LEGO and Blizzard or Activision have signed an agreement. This is like the first marketing move. We did actually see a LEGO Overwatch.com site appear about a month ago. I didn't think it was significant enough to actually make a whole video about. If you look at that website, it just says LEGO Overwatch coming soon, blah, 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 blah. It's nothing interesting. It just shows the logo, and that's about it. So the last thing I just want to touch on again, and I talked about this in my last Overwatch video, was when are these sets coming? Now that they have actually started to show a little bit of the figures and possibly the locations of the sets, at least in the first wave, I think it's fair to speculate that there's 3 possibilities now, and I'm dead certain it's got to be one of these 3. Okay, it's either going to be November, December 2018 when we get the first wave. It's going to be March 2019 or late spring 2019. Why not January? Why not February? Why am I cutting that out? As I said in my last video, it's because of LEGO Movie 2. I really, really don't think that LEGO would launch a license as big as Overwatch against a huge IP as the LEGO Movie. The LEGO Movie was a humongous success for LEGO, so I could not see why they would want to compete with these new Overwatch sets in terms of both marketing and sales. It would make much more sense to either have it come before or come after the LEGO Movie 2. So it's one or the other. So we just have to keep speculating, and we just have to keep waiting to see what happens. I think BlizzCon 2018 is going to be the big announcement where we're going to see a lot of these LEGO sets revealed, if not at least the minifigures. I'm sure we'll get some type of reveal by BlizzCon. It's going to be no later than that. All right, guys, I appreciate it. I'll keep you guys updated with anything new that comes out with LEGO Overwatch. It seems like there's definitely a big drive for this, so I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Bye-bye.